Well, I am very glad I used up my voice at the previous event without the microphones. I'm glad we're all here together today, and I'm glad that the mood has gotten lifted since we've been here, because like you, I am very saddened by this loss, but I am also furious. A moral challenge has been thrown down. When a man like Dr. Taylor, who for 36 years risked his life to enhance and save the lives of women, is gunned down, a moral gauntlet is thrown down. To each and every one of us, will we live the way he lived? Will we step up and fill his shoes? Will we fight for a world where men like him are cherished and protected, and where women's lives are valued and no woman is ever again shamed or harassed or restricted from controlling her life and her own reproduction? This is the challenge that's put to each of us. And I'll say the people who killed Dr. Taylor are very clear. They had a very clear mission: to intimidate, to silence, to shame, to shut down women's clinics, to shut down abortion doctors, and to shut down women's lives.
O'Reilly and Fox News.
And I have to say also, we have to be careful. This was a gunman, but I don't care if they do it with a gun, if they do it with laws, if they do it with a ballot initiative, if they do it with blockbuster movies like Juno. People who shame and criminalize abortion are wrong. And it has to be fought. And when it comes to abortion, there is only one moral question. There's only one moral question. Will women be free to decide for themselves the destinies of their lives and their own reproduction, or will we be subjugated by male patriarchal authority and forced to breed against our will? It's not a morally complex question. A woman who cannot control her own body and decide for herself when and whether she'll have a child has no more freedom than a slave. Abortion is not murder, fetuses are not babies, and women are not incubators. I want to speak briefly about the climate that has led to this. Because ever since abortion was made legal in 1973, there has been a relentless assault on women's right to abortion. There has been a movement that has called women murderers, that has bombed clinics, that has harassed and shamed us. And every time people spoke about this, every time you have a pro-choice president, a whole weird mix of things happens. The anti-abortion movement, which is about subjugating women and forcing us to have babies we don't want, gets all hyper because they unleash their Christian fascist goons and foot soldiers to fight against abortion. And they get all hyper. You saw this 2 weeks ago at Notre Dame. They were all there. And the pro-choice side gets relaxed and feels comfortable. And they shouldn't. There was no pro-choice protesters. I was there with about 10 other people at Notre Dame. There was no organized presence defending abortion rights there. And then you have somebody like Barack Obama who says we need common ground. We need to come together. I'm sorry, there is no common ground with a movement that kills doctors. There is no common ground with a movement that shames women. Obama says we should seek common ground by reducing abortions. In the world today, where 87%